Hello everybody, this is Burgback coming to you with another Starcraft commentary, and today's matchup we will be showcasing OGSMC against MVP, and this is from MLG Providence, the pro circuit, and basically the finals, not this being the final game and matchup here, but this is from, I believe, semifinals loser bracket on final day, and this is MC and MVP. Competing against each other here for, oh my goodness, I can't remember how much money it is, but pretty, I mean, this is the finals, they're fighting neck and neck here, trying to go up against people such as, Huck, or, people like that, and, when money is on the line, you're just going to be as cutthroat as possible. MC, of course, very cutthroat, as we know, and MVP, is known very well for that as well. These are two Koreans, so we will see some high-level play coming out of the two here as we go on from this point on. This is game one in a best of three between the two, and we'll see how this goes from here. MC going out for that early scouting. He wants to get as much information as possible, and going for that gateway near the ramp. And MVP doing basically like the same build style here, putting that supply depot up here, but not building a Rax here. Of course, he doesn't have to worry about Zerg, Zerglings getting up here. And MC going for the wrong starting area for MVP. MVP, of course, spawning cross from MC. And we're going for that gas, so we are going to see a little bit of tech coming out of MC. I wouldn't be surprised to see early Stalker aggression coming from MC here. We'll probably see Cybernetics Core come down very soon. And the same from MVP. We could probably see, we do have the gas already down, so we'll probably see Marauder. We probably will see a tech lab as we see that orbital command starting to get ready. And MC knows this. He knows there's not a whole lot here. Marines now. A Marine, rather, coming out, and an SCV coming out here to lay down another supply depot. Of course, because MVP is going to be a little bit of supply blocked if he does not get that down. Second barracks now on the way for MVP, as we have that Cybernetics Core almost done, and it looks like MVP will be ready for that. He knows what's coming. That reactor almost ready for MVP. He's going to bring out some nice amount of Marines from that. And the, Warp Gate technology, as we see here, getting ready to come out. We have the Zealot just doing a nice little dance with the SCV, and he decides MC just decides, you know what, we'll just wait, and we'll start damaging that SCV when we have the chance to. He's going to hopefully get that down. We are going to be walling off with supply depots, going to try and make sure these Zealots lone Zealot that's out here right now will not do any damage, and we do have a Stalker on the way, and Warp Gate about a quarter way done. And up here in MVP's area, we do have a tech lab coming down, so that's where that gas is going to be coming in real handy. And we'll probably see Marauders come out of this very soon and probably teching up with that concussion shell. Really good deterrent here for these Stalkers, being able to slow these guys down. They do move nice and fast with their four legs, going around there. And, I mean, they are fast, especially if they get blinked, which we aren't seeing right now, but we are seeing a second gateway come down. We'll probably get third coming down now for MC as he is going for this expand. And we'll start seeing that income really start taking effect as that poor probe just going down really fast to these 5 Marines that are out. First Marauder now out, and yes, we do see the concussive shell being made with a supply depot being made in the back. And we don't have a whole lot of units out right now. Of course, for MC, bringing down that pylon right here just so we can warp in some units. Warp Gate technology is almost done, and we'll have 3 gates ready. The timing on this is perfect, basically, as you can see here. We'll have that Warp Gate done with these gates coming down, and the Stalker coming out just in time for that Warp Gate technology to come out. And we'll see these all change over. Yeah, there we go. All changing over right now. But down in the midfield here, we have this Zelaga tower controlled by MVP. He's got a nice amount of Marines and 2 Marauders in there with the concussive shell, of course, done. Robotics facility being made for MC. We'll probably see to counter these Marauders. We'll probably see some Immortals come out as we have our first engagement. It looks like MC doing a nice job of keeping MVP at bay. pushing him back. Aggressive Shells, of course, not doing a whole lot because MC's just kind of sitting there taking the damage. But it looks like MC is going to be able to win this battle. Possibly. Yeah, he does get that Marauder down. Another Marauder is en route, and it looks like MC will probably have to push back, pull back here unless he is able to. Oh, yes, he is pulling back, but he does have some Stalkers coming up here to help. And we do have a Starport with an Observer, so we did have we do have an Observer coming out first for MC. Looks like he wants to get a little bit of knowledge of what's going on. As MC starting to go towards the middle, we'll see these two Marines and probably go after them and take them out right away. Yes, they will. He will take them out. Of course, MVP stopping them just to do a little bit of damage. We'll take a little damage here on that Stalker. But up here, MVP just, doing what he needs to do. Building more and more. As the Starport coming down, factory now with a reactor coming down as well. It looks like we'll probably have a switch. Yeah, we will have a switch here. And this Observer now starting to come in. Warp Prism being made now next, so we are not going for those Immortals yet, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them come out, especially if we see mass Marauders coming out with MVP. But of course, we will have some vision now coming up here. Stim pack getting made, and 2 medvacs being made as well. That, of course, will help heal these guys a little bit better. As MC just kind of taking control of the middle. He's got the map control now. He's able to see what's going on. Going inside the base, seeing everything that's happening right now. Sees the Starports. Going to be following this just in case. But of course, this medvac, not exactly sure. Looks like he's just setting that out ahead of the pack. Sending a factory out as well to scout. Very good. It's a really cheap scout. Granted, I mean, it costs gas, but look at the HP on that, able to come out and scout. Warp Prism starting to come up the north. We're going to see what's going on here. We got, of course, have the 2 medevacs coming down, and we're going to this area here, it looks like. Oh, down here. Looks like we're going to have a lift. And of course, just bringing this in to see where the army is. Of course, MC's army is right here, and the drop is going to be coming out. Elevator play, somewhat elevator play coming in, as this poor little Immortal coming in the tank, and does pull these guys out. And up in the north here, we do have a Warp Prism deployed, and will we see anything come from that? Yes, we see 1 Zealot starting to come out right for the mineral line. We'll see what comes from that, as it looks like MVP starting to come back down, getting ready to attack. This factory, of course, being deployed and retreating as fast as possible. 2 more Zealots coming in with this Marauder, trying to do what it can, and it looks like it will take out that Marauder as he starts going for the mineral line. And again, down here into the south, inside MC's base. Nice force fields by MC, getting out of there. Medvacs just pulling out and dropping and going to be healing. And again, this factory still alive, being able to see what's going on this side of the field, giving MVP a nice amount of vision, and these 2, of course, giving control. And MVP, of course, being able to push back that Warp Prism. Warp Prism now out of commission. And of course, look at this. MC, of course, having vision of this, of these units, and it looks like going to be trying to come up here. More Warpins coming in, and again, being able to defend really well here. MC being able to do multifaceted defending as he's able to push back and make MVP just go back and retreat a little bit. That factory now going down. A nice use of force fields to deploy and segregate some units from MVP's units, and of course, pulling the SCVs. This is basically an all-in now for MVP as he starts trying to kill, but it looks like all those SCVs down, and again, it looks like MC is going to be winning this battle as we have the GG from MVP. So well played there by MC, being able to really defend, and wow, I mean, just this Warp Prism play, you're seeing this much more, so much more, in fact, that it's really getting, Zerg and Terran people, races just really up in the air. This really throws the game for a curve, being able to warp in units from behind. It's just great. And I think that really did well for MC for doing that. It really got MVP off kilter, and was really able to allow him to win this game. Regardless, though, but he was able to also defend here like crazy between these drops. So really well played by MC. We'll see y'all for game number 2.